Mike from Ally Flies Mike here, and today we're going to be tying an old school and essential striper fly, the Raised Fly by Ray Bondorew. We're going to get started by wrapping our thread back to the hook point, and then tying some flat body braid on the hook. Usually I use Bill's body braid, but I'm just using some generic silver flat diamond braid here. And then apply a small amount of super glue to make sure that the braid is going to be durable. And then we just wrap this up behind the hook point, tying it right off behind the hook eye here, making sure to trim it nice and flush to the hook. Now to start the wing, all of the material will be tied on top of each other. Starting off with white bucktail, tying right behind the hook eye here, making sure it's secure. Then we're going to tie on a couple pieces of pearl flashabou. I'm just going to loop this to make it easier. And we're going to trim this right behind the bucktail. Next, we're going to take a pinch of yellow bucktail and tie this right on top. I like to make the bucktail collars slightly longer as I go, so this yellow is going to be slightly longer than that white collar. Next, we're tying on some dark olive flashabou here. And again, cutting that right behind the bucktail. Then another pinch of light olive bucktail tied on top of this. Again, being sure to wrap your thread nice and neat here for the head. And securing this down tight. And last but not least, we're going to put some Peacock Herl on there. So I'm going to go ahead and tie these on individually, making sure that the natural curve of the peacock feather is facing the right way so it curves down. The thing I love about Peacock Herl is it has that beautiful iridescent appearance once sunlight hits it in the water, so it's just a nice dark topping for flies that you should try out sometime if you haven't. And tying these in individually allows us to ensure that the natural curve of the feather will be facing the right way. It just gives us an overall nicer appearance. Tying off the head here, making sure that this thread head is nice and durable. And then we're going to throw on a couple whip finishes, cut this off and put some head cement on there. Go ahead and throw some head cement on here to lock this down. There we go, the raised fly, an extremely simple yet effective fly. It works great when being fished as a dropper above another fly or multiple raised flies in different sizes. Of course, you can fish it traditionally using stripping techniques, either single hand or two hand, or the real way that I like fishing these is with wet fly swings, dead drifting, grease line fishing, essentially allowing the current to do a lot of the work for us. Thanks for tuning in for another video. My name is Mike here from Ally Flies Mike, and I hope you enjoyed it. We have 4 new videos coming out every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as well as live fly tying on Friday nights. Till next time, tight lines.